guys and welcome back. Today I am going to be filming like a first impressions video. I want to try out an eyeshadow palette that I recently bought and I just want to try it out, just nothing special. So as you can see, or you might recognise, this looks like the Morphe 35F or T. I'll have a look at the back one minute. 35F. So yeah, I wanted to film just this tutorial to sort of test it out and see what I feel about it. I was going to do it in a blog post, but I might do a bit of both. I'm going to get my trusted Arbonne makeup primer. I love this because this helps just soothe the skin as well as filling in pores. I'm going to start with eyes first because I don't know if this pan has any fallout or unaffects. Right, to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Benefit Air Patrol. I'm excited to see what the colour payoff is like on these shadows because swatching them was really good. I was really impressed. But yeah, I will hopefully leave a link in the descriptions because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and post a blog and the video at the same time, just to tell you a bit more about the eyeshadow palette and why it looks like the Morphe palette, because it is a dupe. So I just wanted to test it out. Right, to set that, the MUA translucent pressed powder. This is a very warm palette and it scares me a little bit, but it's fine. I'm going to take my Essence eye blender brush and I'm going to dip it in to this shade here. I'm just going to blend that into my crease. Nice and pigmented. I don't know if you can see, I need to get a bit closer. There we go. This is just going to be our transitions shade. Right, taking the same brush, I'm going to take this shade here. Just a little and just ever so slightly, whoa, darken up that crease, just bring that onto the lid a little bit. These are really pigmented. Ooh. I was not expecting this. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. I said, when I swatched it, they swatched really, really nice and I was really impressed. But sometimes you can swatch an eyeshadow and they look really pigmented and they look amazing, but then you try and put them on your eyes and the payoff is horrible. But this is definitely pigmented. Ooh. The colour is not what I'm used to. These are quite lovely in autumn. They remind me of like some nice burnt orange shades. I'm just going to take a clean, large eBay cheapie, I think it is. Love a bit eBay cheapie. I just want to blend all that together. This could have done with coming with a bit more, because a lot of them are either really shimmery and pearly. There's some satiny ones. There's only, it's the bottom row is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes. Would have been nice to have a deeper brown don't want to use black. Take this shade here. So I'm going to take a Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. Whoa, look at that. That was just like two. Just tap off a lot of that. Oh, okay. I'm just going to dab that onto my outer V. This is a look that I am not used to. See, in the pan, although it, as I said, it's got like a really warm, burnt undertones to all these. So that shade looks more browner, but then you swatch it, it is quite orange. This isn't really a makeup tutorial using it. I just wanted to use it and film my first impressions. And it is pigmented. I'm going to, now what shimmery shade to choose? Really want to try out one of the really shimmery shades. I'm going to use this shade here on my lids. Right, taking a flat, again, I think this is another eBay cheapie. So a dense flat brush. I'm not going to put any Fix Plus on it. I want to see what it's like. They're so buttery. Oh, this. Why am I so scared to try eyeshadow? This is going to have fallout. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Definitely do not need Fix Plus with this. So I'm just pushing this onto my eye. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay. There's no fallout. Shocked about that. But it's so buttery. Oh my, and so pigmented. Holy moly's. I feel like I should be putting on like a winged eyeliner and some falsies and going out for the night. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Just pushing this onto my lid. The colour payoff is absolutely... Everyone who knows, like, Morphe eyeshadows are amazing. They're really buttery, really pigmented. And they're some of my favourite shadows to use. So I wanted to get a dupe just to see what the quality was like. And literally, there's no, like, texture-wise, when you swatch them, there is no difference at all. And the colour payoff, it almost as if someone has run into the Morphe warehouse, robbed a palette, taken the packaging away, put it in a plain packaging. That is the only thing I can think of. Ooh. I mean, look, it's getting a bit up close and personal, and apologies for my face. But look at the payoff. Okay, I'm going to take my original blending brush. I'm just going to blend them edges. Whoa, so I'm really impressed with them shadows. Gee whiz. Right, taking my favourite brow highlighting brush, which is an MUA F3. It's a really old one. So I'm going to take the bone colour in the palette. So this would be definitely a palette I'd use alongside another palette for more matte shades, more shades that are up my street. But the shimmery shades, whew, they are definitely worth just getting just for them. Right, on to the brows. I'm going to skip through this because no one wants to see me doing my eyebrows. eyebrows on. As my skin is having an absolute freak out, I'm just going to go with something that I know is great on my skin, which is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. And I want to say 52 Vanilla. Taking a damp beauty blender. And this is a really natural foundation, which I love. It's not going to take away my redness. It's not going to completely hide it. It's just going to make my skin just more evened out. And as it says, healthy. It's light coverage foundation. But it is buildable. You can build it up if you wanted to. I'm just going to take a little bit down on my neck. So the dog's just heard a car. I'm just waiting for her to start barking. You okay? Yeah? You okay? If it's in the kids, it's the dog. I just want to film a video. Lie down. Taking the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in Ivory. Just going to try and conceal my darkness. Just taking this little mini sponge from Primark. I'm just going to blend that out and just clean up my eyeshadow a little bit. Righty-hos. Right, to set that all in place, I am loving the MUA translucent pressed powder. So I'm just going to press that into my under eyes and my whole face. Such an affordable powder and so good. It works well with all my foundations. I've never had any problems with it, and it's £1. It's great for beginners, it's great for collectors, it's great for just everyone. I love it. Right, just to warm up my face, I'm just going to take the Collections Mosaic Glow bronzer with my Real Techniques Duo Fibre face brush. This is my holy grail brush to apply bronzer with, because it really evens out and it applies it so nicely. It is literally the perfect brush for bronzers. I love it. So lightly, just going over my whole face with this bronzer. I'm just going to take the Benefit Sugar Bomb a e.l.f. bronzing brush, and I'm going to swirl it around, tap it off, and just... Right, before I go any further, I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus. So that will just set all the powder that's on my face, and it will also help hydrate my skin. Right, going back to the eyes, I'm just going to add some mascara. So I'm going to take my MAybelleine Lash Sensational mascara. So no mascara, mascara. So good. That's the postman again. I'm just going to take the H&M. I love the packaging of these lipsticks. How cute are these? Oh, I love it. So I'm just going to take the H&M lipstick in Peach Fuzz. This is such a moisturising lipstick as well. I tried out some skincare and it literally just irritated my whole face, my eyes, my lips, my skin, everything. Like even washing, see, even using it. And it's got into my hands. It's made my hands and just everything so sore. I was really shocked. So, I say this is the finished look. It wasn't really a tutorial, but my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette, really impressed. I'm thinking about ordering some more. Yeah, as I said, I will get a blog post about where I got it from, cost of it and everything down below. I will pop in back, I will pop in, I will pop back once I finish work later on this evening, just a little update on how it's worn. A scary close-up, I'm afraid. How stunning is that? So impressed. I love this bronzer. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching my first impressions video. If you would like more of these, please give a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or comments. And please subscribe, that would be really good. And I hope to see you again soon. I will be back after work. Have a good day. So just a quick update on the eyeshadows. They have lasted really well all day. I'm really impressed. They look so lovely. I've had a few compliments on the colour, which is quite nice. So yeah, really impressed with the value, how buttery they are, how they blend out, how they've lasted. Just, yeah, a really good dupe for their Morphe brushes. So far, so good. I've had no reaction to it whatsoever. My eyes aren't burning. There's no smell to the palette at all. There's nothing to indicate that it is something filled with products, although you never know what's actually in them. But there is nothing in there to suggest that there's any chemicals in there. It smells the exact same as the original Morphe palettes. It looks the exact same minus the brand on the front. So yeah, might have to buy a few more. Because the only thing that puts me off living in England is the custom charges and the shipping from the US. It can be, if you're doing like a big order every now and then, it's not too bad. But if you're like me and you do like to order more frequently, it does get a bit expensive when you get whacked with quite high custom charges every now and then, and the shipping costs. So yeah, could be a little addiction started. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.